Okay, hello everyone. I'm going to walk us through how to find the slope of the line through the following points: -1, 8 and 3, -4. Make sure you're paying special attention to the process that I use to find the slope between these 2 points, because after this, you're going to write in on an open-ended response question how you would explain this to someone else. Okay, let's get started. So first, I'm going to identify the x and y values in our coordinates. X is always the first number, so I'm going to highlight it in red for x, and then y is always the second number, yellow for y. So now this time I'm going to label it x1 and x2, and this one y1 and y2. The reason why I'm doing this is because slope, if you remember, you should, is change in y divided by change in x. And if you remember yesterday when we were finding the slope in a table, we were doing some sort of subtraction. We were finding the difference between the second number and the first number. So this is the same thing. We're going to do y2 minus y1. We're going to divide that eventually by x2 minus x1. So now that we have all of that, what we're going to do now is place all of these numbers. We're going to substitute these numbers into this correct spot in the formula. So I see y2 is -4, so I'm going to do -4 minus 8. And then in the denominator of the fraction, it's going to be x2 minus x1, so 3 minus -1. Okay, when we do that, -4 minus 8 is -12. And 3 minus -1 is 4. I know that we can divide these two numbers, so -12 divided by 4 gets us -3, and that is our slope. Now, you can do this a different way. So I'm going to show us the other way you can do this if you prefer this way. So let me go ahead and erase everything. It's going to be the same process. We're going to use the same numbers, but this time they're going to be in different spots. So let's say that we wanted this to be x2. So then that has to be x1. And then this, if we're going to switch up the x's, we got to switch up the y's. So now we just switched them around. If you wanted to do, 8 minus -4 and -1 minus 3. Now for the y's, you get 8 minus -4. And then the x's, you have -1 minus 3. So now 8 minus -4 is positive 12. -1 minus 3 is -4. And if we divide these two numbers, we still get -3. So that's the other way that you can solve for the slope. So you can either have the first numbers be the ones, or the first numbers be the twos, as long as they match up.